Assalamualaikum and good day to everyone. I'm Hillme bin ISHAK from Bachelor of Management with Honor. This speech is for OUMH 1303 English for Oral Communication. I will be explaining the diverse culture of the people of Kadazan Dusun. The festival which takes place for a whole month starting for 1st May till 31st May is something that the people of Sabah looking forward. In the month of May, the people of Sabah celebrate the Harvest Festival, or mainly known as the Pesta Keamatan. This being an auspicious celebration of the Kadazan Dusun, in which 32 tribes with more than 80 dialects come together to celebrate this joyful occasion together. The word Keamatan is derived from the root word Toma, which is Kadazan Dusun term for harvest. Many unique elements can be seen throughout this festival, such as the history of the festival, the activity, food, and many more. Today I will be sharing all these interesting details with a depth in which many Malaysia are unheard of. It all started when the Sabahan was practicing animistic belief. It began with their god Kinoigan, who took pity toward his people who were suffering from a great hunger many moons ago. In order to save his people from death and hunger, he decided to sacrifice his daughter named Oumh by chopping her into small pieces. Then he scattered her flesh over the land like seed, and the paddy grew out of it. It is a belief of the Kadazan Dusun that the spirit of Oumh is embodied in the rice and known as a Bambazun. Hence, the Harvest Festival is celebrated to satisfy 5 major purposes, which are the homecoming of Bambazun to the large rice storage container known as Tangkuk, to restore Bambazun, which was lost during careless harvest, processing of rice through the mangapal ritual ceremony, to feed the Bambazun with special food like rice wine, fermented rice, eggs, salt, and feather of slaughtered chicken, and lastly, as friendship and merry making fest. There are few stages of ritual that takes place during the Harvest Festival. Firstly, the Commodore Ceremony, and then followed by the Commodore Ceremony, then the Possessive Ceremony, the Poet Ceremony, Mangapal Ceremony, finally the Commodore Ceremony. Commodore Ceremony takes place even before the Harvest Festival itself. Before the Harvest Festival begins, a bobohizan, or known as the ritual specialist, will select and tie up several stalks of the best rice from a plot of rice field. This stack of rice will only be harvested after the particular plot of field has been completely harvested. The 7 stalks of rice will be given scattered all over the rice field. This gesture is to inform the other spirit who may be present among the rice field not to make any disturbance when the harvesting work is to commence, and each of them will be given something after the harvest. Commodore Ceremony takes place from the area which has not yet been harvested. The bobohizan will select 7 stalks of the best rice. The selected stalks are then tied up together and placed in a tadang, type of basket from keeping rice. The rest of the rice in the field are then harvested, and the rice are turned into seed for future planting season. Looking into the possessive ceremony, the bobohizan goes to a rice hut together with the 7 stalks of rice, which is tied up and placed in the tadang. While reaching chance, she takes out bundle of rice stalk and insert them in a bamboo pole kept in the tangkop. The recital of chant is to call the spirit of the rice to stay in the rice hut until the next planting season. In example, when the rice spirit are called to the rice field again. Okay, next is the poet ceremony. In the rice hut, the Bobohizan carefully pour the rice into the tangkop. This process is repeated for a number of times until all the rice has poured into the tangkop. The Bobohizan or Bobolian then recite chant appealing to rice spirits to keep watch over the rice store in the tangkop. Okay, then the Mangapal ceremony is known as the most important ceremony out of all the 6 ceremonies. This is focused in the storing all Bambazon as well as offering food to Bambazon. In the olden days, the Mangapal ritual is performed in the paddy field on the night of the first full moon after the harvest. Nowadays, this ritual is carried out in the house of the owner of the field itself. Okay, lastly, the Oumh ceremony. This is the final stage of observation of the harvest festival and is in the form of merrymaking and entertainment. The Oumh ceremony is the closing ceremony which happens on the last day of Keamatan. It includes a variety of activities, entertainment, dance, food, and delicacies throughout of the day. The ritual described above are typical of Kadazan Dusun of the Panampang to Papar area. Other Dusuni group, the Murutik group of the interior, and the Paitani group in the east have different rice harvest rituals. For example, the Lotus Dusun have a series of 8 ceremony. Mansalut, Monuras, Tumakau, Matang, Mongoy Rumali, Mogimpun, Sumandot, and Manubui. The essence of this ceremony, however, is the same, that is of thanksgiving for a plentiful harvest. Besides all the ceremony that is being discussed, there are also many other activities that takes place during the harvest festival, especially during the Oumh ceremony. Firstly is the Unduk Ngadau. This is basically a beauty pageant contest which takes place among the women of Kadazan Dusun. Beauty is in this term referred as the beauty of heart, mind, and body in which all the Huminodun embody. The Unduk Ngadau signifies the sacrifice made by Huminodun for the Kadazan Dusun community. The crowning takes place at the end of the festival. The title Unduk Ngadau comes from the ethnic word Runduk Tadau, which means the girl crowned by sunlight. Besides Unduk Ngadau, the famous tarian Sumazau is also not forgotten. Sumazau is the traditional folk dance of the Kadazan Dusun. The dance is inspired by eagle flying patterns witnessed by farmers in the field during harvest season. This is one of the most important dance during Keamatan. Meanwhile, Magunatik, also known as the bamboo dance, get progressively faster and faster as the dance goes on, leaving both the audience and the dancer out of breath. A singing contest called Sungadoy, a bodybuilding competition, and other art and craft performance are also being held. Competition such as hitting the gong and folk sport have also become one of the main events in this festival of keamatan. Many different types of food are also served during the harvest festival. Food like hinawa, which is raw fish marinated in lime, and drink like lihing, which is homebrew rice wine, are also served. Some villages hold competition to see who has the best rice wine. This complex culture of the people of Kadasan Dusun is often not known by people of West Malaysia, as it is not celebrated widely as in the West Malaysia. The culture of Kadasan Dusun is somewhat unique and spectacular, to which it is being kept till today. I hope the culture of the Kadasan Dusun festival is well elaborated, and thank you for your time in listening to my presentation. Thank you. Assalamualaikum and very good day to all of you.